Alright, hello, and welcome to what will be our Ninja Warrior SNES 1994 playthrough. This once great and wealthy nation lay in the midst of a terrible crisis. The tyrant, Banglar, used his forces to strike fear and terror into the people. Once brainwashed, they lost the power to think for themselves. The society was ruined. What was once a great economic power lay in darkness. However, a single ray of hope remained. A small, powerful band of underground revolutionaries led by Molk launched a great campaign to overthrow Banglar and restore freedom. Banglar would be deposed by employing a unique squad of 3 androids, creating a technologically powerful enough force to defeat Banglar would take time. Just as the testing stage was reached, the tide turned against Molk and his brave followers. He released his troops to crush the resistance once and for all. The attack was swift and sudden. Only one option was left. Release the untested androids. Your mission is to overthrow the regime and depose Banglar. With this order, the final battle begins. So not a lot of intro, but you know, in this day and age, we just sort of expect the game to let you know this. Back in the day, you'd read the manual. There's 3 different characters you can choose from: a balanced person, a very quick and light person, and mega buff, ultra healthy guy. Mega buff, ultra healthy guy speaks to me. He's the character I like, so he's who I'll be playing through with. Whenever you hit the continue screen, you're allowed to change. It's a fairly standard beat-em-up side-scroller, though it's perhaps a little bit loud. Let me dial that back a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. You've got a health bar in the bottom middle, the blue thing. You've got a special-o-meter, which is called Blaster, which charges up when you haven't taken damage. You can periodically use that to do a special attack, which uses up your special meter. There are various kinds of moves. You've got basic combo. You can jump, although because I've chosen big heavy buff guy, our jump's pretty useless. And you've got throws. If you hold different directional buttons while you're doing throw, then you can do different kinds of throws. You can do like break over knee. You can do spinning throw, which is useful for clearing out groups of enemies. And there's just sort of normal one directional throw. You know what? You can have a special attack. Go away. There are various classes of enemy. There's basic grunt, like on the left here. They typically come in 3 different colors. That's a health thing. Different colors tend to get stronger as the game goes on. I hate these little guys are really annoying. They're basically little Vegas, if you're familiar with Street Fighter. There we go. Eventually it will let me move on. We do our little Kirby style victory dance animation and move on. The game is exceedingly generous with the timer. I don't really think that timer actually forces you to progress, but it was, this game was adapted from an arcade game. And I think this was, as much as anything, a way of forcing you, the arcade player, to not just stand in place and, you know, run out the time. Well, the game is a little cheap with things like those missiles sometimes appearing from off screen, but it's mostly reasonable, he says as he gets hit by another. And there's not a lot else to say. Eventually there are mini-bosses at the end of each level. They reuse 1 or 2 of the mini-bosses eventually as... well, sorry. They reuse 1 or 2 of the mini-bosses as subsection bosses once or twice. And that's about it. So here we've got a Terminator-style guy. We'll special... Ooh, I don't have full special. We will now full special him. And defeat. Stage 1 complete. Dial up that volume just a little bit more, because it doesn't have the most terrible music. We're like 6 foot, so the other guy's presumably like, 12 or something. Something ridiculous. You remember that intro screen? We were hideously tall and 1,700 pounds or something. Living in metric land, pounds have very little meaning to me, but it sounds like a lot. I'm poking fun. I do know about pounds. But anyway. Boop, 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 boop. No, the unit that gets me are tibisps. What are tibisps? I had to ask once. Tablespoons. That move, the throw move where you break them over your knee, is pretty much our highest damaging move. And unless there's a reason to use an area clearing move, should be our go-to wherever plausible. The only other thing we have is a dash, but it leaves you sort of vulnerable at the end unless you do a sliding kick. The other characters, the lighter and nimbler characters, have much better dashes, and it does jumpy special things, but We trade the ability to jump for stronger fists. This is our first, what I think of as a car assembly robot. They are immune to punchy. You have to throw them. Or throw other things into them. There's lots of nice destructible background things, so it's not just a completely boring side-scrolly punch 'em up. I hate these little people so much. The best strategy against the little people is just inch forwards and punch whilst you're crouching. Or at least it's the best strategy I've come up with. This section has a bunch of fans. You have to wait for the fans to stop spinning at high speed, else they're gonna hurt you. No, go away. Hate the little people. Yep, I hate the little people. The only people that are worse than the little people are the women, and we're gonna get the women later. At least the enemies are nice enough to run themselves into the fans and get themselves killed. And the snipers won't actually shoot you while you duck, as long as you don't run into the fans. Make me go over to you, aren't you? Actually, no, I could just wait for my special to... charge up, and he gets hit by the fan. Please die. Thank you. No! So close to dying for our first time. And we'll get to, if we do die, we'll get to remember what the top and bottom of the screen look like. As I said, this was an arcade game, but I don't think arcades specifically had different screen aspects. Continue. And yeah, they make it easy to die because it was an arcade game, so that you have to chuck more money in. There are sometimes mid-stage save points, but you kind of have to earn your way to them. Usually it's before the boss. Like, just before the boss, there'll be a little 2-second loading thing. Little animation, maybe the boss walks in from off-screen, and that is typically the save point. No. Grr. Yeah, and there you see why I don't like the little people. They will jump one after another at you and stun lock you. The game is also not at all shy about having people that are off-screen hurt you. Like, you can hear me hitting people, connecting with people that aren't even on screen yet, and they will happily punch, kick, or even sometimes shoot you from off-screen where you can't see, which is a bit... bleh. So the big E is a full heal. Before we had like a quarter heal or something about a quarter. I'm not sure of the exact number. I'll wait till after we've defeated everyone here. Basically, unless you absolutely need a heal, you're best leaving it alone until you completely know that you're going to exit the screen. Because sometimes they will spawn more enemies on you, like this. That'll do. Okay, and this is where the boss comes in. He has a big chainsaw, and his thing is you kind of need to duck under, duck down. He will chainsaw at you, and then you punch him. No. Ow. Special. No. No, chainsaw. I didn't duck soon enough. Got ya. Ow, the sniper got me before I could interrupt his attack animation. My grab took too long. You are being a pain. Go away. Okay, you know what? No, go away. Yes! Stage 2, complete! There are 8, 9 question mark stages? 8 or 9, I forget. Level 3, begin. Oh, and I forgot the timer. Well, I'm an idiot. Whatever, we'll just ignore the timer. So we have subway stat slash store. This is sort of like a mall setting. Good. These guys are also very annoying. The one that has a red suit, they can breathe fire. No, go away. And they're one of the few that can hit through. For a beat-em-up game, it has an unusual feature in that you can block. See, I'm blocking at the moment. And only people from the wrong side of me, or attacking down instead of up, can get through a block. And fire. Those fire people can get through a block. That said, who needs a block when you can just punch them better? When you've got longer arms and more reach. Oop. Too slow. Do a little dance and move on. We get our first sort of sumo-ish enemy. They like doing hand jabs like that. Just throw stuff at you. They also can do a jumping attack, but I never find that terribly intimidating. They do, however, take a lot of hits to die. Oh, not little people. No. Go away, little people. Okay, now here's the mole setting. I said it goes from train to mole. We can throw the mole seats at people. Damn. No. We get our first... Those guys are like judo guys. They'll get close and then throw you. No. GG. At least we should continue from the start of the mall section. Someone loves me. Continue. No. Oh. No! Stay away. I don't want to use my special because I feel like we're almost up to the boss. And this is one of the, like, 2 bosses that I'm... Well, probably 3 bosses that I'm least good at. This boss has a special power to be invisible. He then does a, like, Vega style, I'm gonna sit on the background and attack you from there, where he's invulnerable. You kind of need to hit him enough while he's in the background to, well, while he's in the foreground here, to stun him, to encourage him to not go in the background anymore. No, I don't think we're going to be winning here. Yep. It's actually a surprisingly well done invisibility effect. Considering how old the graphics are, like, you can tell it's meant to be semi-invisible, and that it does a pretty good job of it. Oh, we're not getting the boss? No! I was expecting to load just to before the boss. Well, sucks to be me. No, don't attack me from off screen. That's very cheap. It's my fault. Okay. Typically, just standing down here and punching at his legs is... nah. Damn it. Oh, well, at least we got him out of the wall climbing phase quickly. Though I don't have a lot of health to work with. There's this boss, and there is... which other one do I kind of suck at? The two ultra big bosses. There's two guys that are like twice as tall as us. They're like bigger versions of us, and there's two of them at once, is the other really hard boss for me. There's one that's annoying, but not really that hard. Who stays at a distance and uses missile attacks. But this is, yeah, the one that I've least worked out how to find an effective counter. No, no, little people, no. Two. Like some of the other bosses, you can just like, if you duck, you always win, pretty much. Like that axe one, chainsaw one. This one, I don't know what the secret is to beating. least we're going to be entering with nearly full health this time. Yes. Less good is that he immediately... No, not interested. Damn it. No, my special meter. Bullshit. Got ya! Stage 3, clear. Mission complete. And let me just get rid of the timer. Boop. What possessed me to join the marathon, and why join Ninja Warriors? Well, without being too stealing of your own motivation, I have watched a lot of you, and I thought I could recontribute to the community. I know it was, you've stated on a number of occasions that that was your own motivation for doing some streaming. Also, well, completing one or two lovely old retro games that I didn't finish while a kid. I didn't have this one, but the games that I originally intended to play in the marathon before I didn't catch on to the A to Z sort of theme were ones that I never managed to finish when I was a kid, and I'm like, can I go back and finish this now finally? But yes, I didn't catch on to the A to Z theming that was going on originally. Oh! Special. Hope that's enough of an answer, Jake. Grr. Yeah, the power... I wanted to play Power Rangers. Because I remember getting that from the video store back when video stores were a thing, and I was a younger person. And I never finished it. And I wanted to finish it. Throw the robot into everyone. Hopefully by the time they get up and come back, I can just special. No! The robots can grab you and completely decharge your special-o-meter. Done. This is a bit obnoxious in that there's a thing that will fly in from off screen and it will hurt you when you can't hurt it. That helicopter with a chain gun. Get drolled out a bit of health. No, just go away. Your special only won't recharge until you attack someone, so if you use your special and then there's no one around, you're kind of stuffed. But you could also just refuse to advance and let your timer count down a little bit until your special fully charges if you really want to be full on. I seem to remember over here is the right place. No, I'm probably wrong. Good. Now, is this side the right place? Oh. Well, being... No, not the right place. 3 little people. Oh god, go away. Yeah, so cheap. Especially when you can't do anything about it. You just sort of have to have known what order they go in. A priori. And restart. Oh yeah, or someone will fail to turn up to their slot or take far longer or far less time. I'm sure there's potential to fill in with the Power Rangers. I'm not worried. And hey, it got me to check out this game instead. I feel like you might have played this on stream, Jake, but I forget. And I couldn't see a copy of you playing this on the YouTube channel. So maybe I was just making it up. But I feel there was a game like this that you tried and didn't succeed in. Oh, go away. No. Yeah, maybe it was Streets of Rage. Oh, now which side was it? No. It's that side. And now it's this side. Quickly. Hurt the little people so I can hide from the gun. Okay. Success. Okay, so this guy, he has lots of blocks. He'll jump into the background where you can't hurt him. And then he'll summon a, like, laser airstrike thing at you. Oh, wow. I managed to hit him whilst he was entering the background. I've never done that before. One other useful way to hurt him is to throw enemies at him. Yeah, so now he's doing the call in a laser strike, which means we have to move out of the way quickly. Ugh. No, just let me... No! Let me out of the way! Nah. I'm gonna have victory try. But yes, he's the first of the bosses that really actively will use block at the right height to match where you're attacking, and be really quick with counter-attacking after he blocks. And the first one that really attacks in an obnoxious way, at least for this character. If you're one of the fast characters, the laser strike thing doesn't really get in your way, because you can just walk out of the way before he finishes calling it down. But because we're mega big slow guy, we are not very good at dealing with the laser call in. Go away. There we go. Boo. I hate you so much for this. No! Let me out of the way! Let me out of the way! Okay, we should be able to special attack him. Barely got out of the way in time. And victory. Okay, stage 3, cleared. Stage 5, start. Go away. You can also, well, for other characters there are also other moves other than the full special attack, which only depletes a bit of your special attack. But for our character, the full special attack is pretty much the best one. And it's part of a move combo, which I'm not very good at executing, so I just don't even bother to try. Could you be a normal robot and walk towards me? Thank you. Yeah, so here's that guy used to be used as a boss, and now he's just like a subsection boss. He was a level 1 boss. And now he's relegated to being a subsection henchman. This is also our introduction to these guys, who will shoot you, but you can pick up and throw at enemies. The little R2-D2-like robots. Not that they would shamelessly copy R2-D2, of course. Original content only. I mean, we weigh, what was it? 1,700 pounds? We'd probably crush the motorbike. Let our special meter fill up before I advance. I've already really taken too much damage. And I forget if there's an available health in this subsection. Oh, well, there is one. Yeah, the little people can't handle if you get down to their level and just punch. Do not talk to short people. No, I should be ducking. Yeah, see that? When it does its diving attack, you hit it first. Whereas if you're standing up, it will hit you first. Tiptoe along. No, go away. Honestly, being in the corner like that, if not for this fire guy, would be a really good strategy in this section. But the fire guy will happily take advantage of you being in the corner and fire you. Now, I think this might be where we get the first girls? Oh god, I want the health. Fine, I'll just run into you fully. Okay, and I think we've made it up to the boss. This boss is sort of a Kung Fu master sort of setup, where he sits there and he's all like, I fight well! He can also do sort of Street Fighter Ken Ryu style energy attacks. Not quite a single energy ball, but he sets bit of the map on fire. And he also has good blocking and reasonable immediate counterattack afterwards. Yes, we want to be the giant fist punchy man, because he's the best man. No. Damn it. I was really close to getting to use my special on him. Yeah, that. Damn it. Damn it. But we did a lot better. First time we got, like, next to no damage. This time half. Yes, Bane, it is weird. Which part of Australia? Central bottom Australia. The equivalent of Texas if you're the US, but Australia. My state is called Southern Australia. And yes, the bosses sort of have bonus health beyond what the health bar shows, and you've got to hurt them enough to earn the right to show how much damage you actually need to do. This is especially obnoxious on the final boss, so you have to hit about a dozen times before you can... Let's special him. About a dozen times before you can actually hurt him. Nah, this is not going great. And the final boss has the whole... More or less, most of the map will do area of effect damage to you, periodically. Ugh. At least it's got really nice music. Damn it. Nah. Yeah, there we go. Nah, surrounded. Completely destroyed. It was my fault for going too close to the edge. Like, the edge has these foreground bits of the environment, the pillars, and it's like the game is happy to have enemies attack you while you can't see them with those pillars. The reason that you kind of want to go into the corner is if you are entirely in the corner, then enemies can't attack you from both sides, which is one of the... No, I don't... which is one of the things that you basically most want to avoid happening in the game. There we go, we got a nice little setup happening. No. Let me just use my special. Nah. North Kilt Town. Yes. Yes, Adelaide. Really, Bane? You're also Adelaide. I did not know. I was living the last 2 years in Sydney. I got out at the start of the year, which I was really happy about. For those of you who don't know, my state has been really pretty much completely unaffected by the whole COVID crisis, which is really nice, whereas the state that Sydney's in are having a really nasty time of it at the moment. Hearts go out to them. But, yeah. Ugh, I shouldn't have moved into that. I could have controlled that better. I've got enough special bar that I probably just want to run away. No! And yeah, this is when you really feel the whole insert coin for credits. No! I don't know any way out of that combo. At least not for this character. Phew. No. Ah! Closest we've got yet. Other than that, what am I playing with? I'm playing using a Retros Fighter. Ooh, no, not the girl. A Retros Fighter imitation N64 or sort of improved N64 controller. One that's designed for use by humans instead of aliens. I hate that combo. Well, maybe I get stuck here. I have finished this in about 2.5 hours in the couple of tries I had of this off stream, but maybe the pressure's getting to me. That's not too bad. Well, that was going well until then. Oh, I hate that combo. Yes. Come on. Yes! Alright. I have had nothing but bad experience with MP for EU4, sorry, Bane. You know, love the game for single player, but the net code is jank. I've had problems with the game in multiplayer whilst, like, in the same room as the people that I'm playing with. So, ugh. Not keen. That was my fault for not throwing him quickly enough. Okay, we move on to the palace-ish sort of fancy house level. He's got busts. He must be a rich man. And we get the first version of the upgraded robot. So darker color difficulty robot. Red robot has a lot of health. They don't attack more as far as I can tell. Some of them do. The higher colored ninjas and the higher colored judo guys and the higher colored... Pretty much all of them except the robot seem to attack more. The robot just seems to have more health. Go away. Okay. Boss? Yes. So we meet that's the big bad guy that we're trying to kill. And this is the two guys that are better versions of us. They're big, they're strong, The trick for these, as far as I've learnt, is you get in the corner and you do the little... You do this so that they can't surround you. If you let them surround you, you're screwed. Yeah, once they're on either side of you, it's real rough. And they, like us, have a sliding attack. Thankfully, these are not reused. So once we beat them once, we never have to fight these guys again. It's nice enough to let us charge up our special a little bit. Boo. Good. Boo. Nah. His reach is amazing. Good old palette swaps. They're not the same character. Silver and gold version of boss. Ugh. No, I'm gonna just get myself destroyed like that. So I don't feel too bad for time. I'm about halfway through and about halfway through the time, so... There's definitely not 12 levels, and we're at the end of 6. Although the ending, you know, there is a sort of vaguely linear difficulty. Yeah, that's what I want. Should have thrown him quicker. You got to be really... They will escape your grabs really quickly. Hoping it's not a trend. I mean, I've got other games I'm happy to play if we do finish early, but I don't think we'll be. I think I'll be, if anything, going just a little bit over. Got ya. finally actually threw their invulnerability hits. Yes! Target 6 destroyed. Mission complete. Yeah, I wanted to do, as I said, Power Rangers, and I really would like to do Sparkster. Sparkster is like a rip-off Sonic, without wanting to be overly harsh to Sparkster. But yeah, I want to play Sparkster, which is a rip-off-ish Sonic. So if I finish early, I'm happy to buy some time by playing Sparkster, which I've never played or finished, but I've seen it, I think it's cool, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to do that. Unlike this, which I at least practiced a little bit to check that I could finish it and get a bit of a grasp on how long I think it will take to finish for the marathon. This level has the completely not cheap missiles falling from the sky mechanic. At least they hurt enemies as well. Yeah, exactly. Ow. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be boring and charge up my special-o-meter before proceeding, because I seem to remember the end of this section being one of the nastiest sections in the, like, non-boss fights. It's bad that I didn't get the robot with that. Good. Good. No! That was my bad. He telegraphed, he ducked down, and I could have dealt with it. Okay. Ow. God damn it. No. R2-D2, no. I'm not going to be able to avoid R2-D2 here. You really do need to grab the R2-D2s and throw them to reset their shoot cycle. I'll dodge the missiles by moving quickly. Sprints immediately into missile. Actually, no. I'm not going to advance until my special-o-meter is full. The game knows when you're trying to cheese, and it slows down how quickly your special meter charges. Damn it. Nope. Well, we need to get hit by fewer missiles. Best sound effects of 1994. I did not know that it had won best sound effects. And that's, yeah, the IGN list is where I saw it when I was thinking about games to potentially play for this marathon. That's my fault. No. Much better. Damn it. Nah. Nah. The missiles are destroying everyone. Not exactly looking forward to having one hit to defeat this section. No, I want to grab him, not punch him. If you walk into an enemy, it auto-grabs. There's also sort of pressing a button to try and reach at a distance, but usually walking into them is the most effective. You'd have no chance with this game. And as far as I know, the missiles aren't like at predetermined locations either. It's not like I don't think you can just sort of memorize where they occur and not move forwards at the right time to get hit by them, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think that the true solution to the missiles is to not be the slow guy. Like, if you're one of the two quicker characters, you can just walk out of their way in time. But because we're big, strong, punchy McGee, we don't really get that ability. Nope, not advancing till my special meter is filled. Okay. Damn it. We did pretty well until then. I got him as good as he got me. I wanted to throw the robot into the little person. Phew, I'm lucky the robot didn't grab then. Let special charge up. Now we can move forwards. Grab the health. Use our special. Use that to get the other health. You still there? You're just gonna hide off screen. Finish! Subsection complete. So if we get to continue now, we get to continue from there. As far as I know, this is an infini spawner section, so if you go really slowly, it's actually bad, because it will just keep spawning more enemies from the walkway at you. God damn it. The whole point was to kill you with the people that I throw at. Oh, there's our first woman. So the women are really quick, and the solution to the women is to also duck and punch. Just like the little people. So you deal with women like you deal with little people. Back when I didn't know how to do the circle throw, this area was one of the hardest, but once you know how to do the circle throw, which is diagonal up in this direction that you want to circle throw, this multi-robot section becomes one of the sort of, it's no longer the hardest sections. Oh, come on, I was throwing him. Boo! I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Sweet irony. Okay, but at least we start from this section and not the start. I hate the fire people. Because they stand just outside of your punching range, so you're tempted to keep punching and expect them to move forwards, and they don't, and they fire and outrange you. No, 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 no women. Wait, let our special charge up first. Not the last two Uverus we shall see, and not... Oh, but it was the first. Shh. Okay, throw. I mean, this used to take me as many times to beat as the, that Kung Fu boss. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this on the second time now, so... Maybe a bit of hubris, but still accurate. Oh, no, you got me. But now we'll be okay. Oh, maybe not. And can I throw you? There we go. And then you. Yeah, and part of the reason why it's sort of so hard to start and pick this game up, if you've never played it before, is, you know, it doesn't have like a, here's how you do all the moves. Here's how you do circle throw. Here's how you do downwards throw. It just sort of, once again, this is of an age where it assumes you read the manual. / being an arcade game didn't have one for every single move, and expects you to spend coins to learn them all. The solution here is to hide in the corner and punch. If you're not going to attack me, I'm going to have to go attack you, but then I'm going to go back to hiding in the corner. Ow. Okay, we've dealt with the women. Hide in the corner, duck and punch. And then the new boss should appear. And the boss is also coincidentally weak to ducking and punching. Oh, no. Okay. I'm forgetting that there's another kill more mini-boss, or kill more people section until the boss appears in this elevator. But I'm pretty sure the boss does appear in this elevator. Damn it. Good. Yeah, here we go. The boss appears. So he looks sort of green and he has stretchy arms. So his special power is that he will, like, reach from halfway, well, not halfway, a third of the way across the screen and grab you. But if you duck, then he can't really do too much to you. He'll do that, but that's about the only thing. And also ducking and punching is the best way to deal with the women he summons. And the best way to deal with the snipers, because the snipers don't shoot you while you're ducked. Nope, there's his actual move that will hurt us while we're ducked. Come on, we were doing well. I'd get to look competent and beat a boss on our first encounter for once. Yes! Slight competence! And we're up to the final level. And how are we doing for time? Yeah, a little early. But, well, the final boss is honestly easier than the, fighting boss and the double androids boss, but we did take a number of goes to beat each of those, so now the final boss can only be hurt by throwing other enemies at him. He sort of hides in this windowed section, and you have to throw enemies at the window to start breaking it. And eventually the window fully breaks and he just insta-dies. Final boss has no real health. It's only his minions and his sort of evil lair that has health. You need to hit him 20 or 21 times, if I remember correctly. And I will try and count. Oh. No, go away. There's too many of you. No, little people. And the R2-D2 is going to get me. I didn't duck. Gone? Good. Break the robot over our knee. And again. I seem to remember some more enemies spawn. Yes. Do not get behind me. You don't want to get surrounded. Nah. Judo guy got us. I should have waited until my special was full before advancing. No! Okay, break you over our knee. Break you over our knee. Throw the crate at you. Break you over our... Oh. I'm going to pick that up now because I'm feeling a bit vulnerable. There's a whole bunch of women and little people, I think. No? Robots. And the circle throw makes this section a whole bunch easier. Nah. I moved too close while he was doing his grabby. No! I'm gonna step back. There we go. And again. Yeah, here's the little people. And the women. Oof. Nah. Play it again, James. Do still want to be punchy, man. Okay, we're doing much better so far. No, break you over our knee. It's our highest damaging attack. Break you over our knee. Throw the box at you. Wait for you to come towards me. Special once. Break you over our knee. I can even leave the health. Oh, but I don't want to move. Yeah, good. I was going to say, can I leave the health lying around or would I leave it off screen? So now I can re-heal halfway through this fight. Ugh. Do not want to be hitting attack at the moment because I would use the health up too early. No, no, no. Fireman, go away. Okay. If I can get in the corner, I would dare say we're even going to be okay now. Might as well wait for my special bar to fill up. There we go. Reusable mini-boss, who was originally the boss in the first section. Good. There's the big bad, although he's also little. Okay, final boss. So, you see those slits in the roof? From those slits, beams of sort of laser beam wall force fieldy things will jump down periodically, and it does telegraph them slightly. We want to do throws, and you heard that crash sound? You want to throw the enemies into the big bad boss's little chamber thing without getting, ouch, hit by the laser things like that. They do telegraph slightly. The most effective strategy I've found is hiding in the corner and using the circle throw. Not that throw. You have to not use that throw. You specifically want to not use your special, because if you kill off the weaker enemies, which are ones that spawn first, then more annoying enemies like the robots will start to spawn. We've got no hope of winning this because I had low health. I might as well just let myself die and respawn, but we will try. It's good practice. Yeah, there we go. There is, yeah, those slightest of telegraphings of he's gonna rain down things from the roof. Whew. Oh, I'm not in the right category. Yes, that's my bad. I should make this Ninja Warriors. Sorry. Sorry, Twitch. At least I made the title right. Okay. You do have to beat these guys up again, but that's not so bad. And it gives you good practice at beating up the women. Ouch. Done. But I'm going to wait for my special to recharge as much as I can. It forces you to advance. He hops in his little shielded chamber thing. Okay. Throw the enemies at him. Throw the enemies at him. 2. 3. 4. I think we have to do it 20 or 21 times. 5. Ow. 6. 7. Ow. No, we're getting a bit surrounded there. 8. 9. We should start hurting his actual health in a sec. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. I don't like the fireman. I'm getting rid... Well, I was trying to get rid of him. 16. 17. I didn't do the right kind of throw. Closer. Significantly closer than the first time. This fight is so very Streets of Rage. Well, when I first was trying to beat this boss, I'm like, how many of these mini, like, how many of his spawning units do I have to hurt before he, like, changes form? And I did that for, like, half an hour until I looked up the solution is, like, you have to throw enemies at him. And I felt so bad. So very bad. If I kill enough of the little guys, surely the bad guy will transform into a form where I can actually punch him. Nope. Cannot ever punch the bad guy. One. 2. 3. Damn it. Oh, come on. Boo. 4. 5. No. Do not surround me. 6. Oh, well, this doesn't look great. Oh well, next attempt. I can't possibly punch. Yeah, I know. Punching has been our primary skill in life. And yet, they make throwing more important here. Disappoint. Also, like, well, what's gonna happen once we beat him? Like, once we kill him, we then explode. Why didn't we just explode straight away? We're gonna explode not just with a little explosion, but an explosion that, like, destroys the entire building. It raises the question of why all the other times that we've encountered him so far, like at the boss with two guys like us but bigger and taller, we didn't also just explode straight away then. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. That's not so bad. 6. I don't think I was in range of that, but sure. 7. Oh, we didn't actually manage to hit him. 7. And we didn't hit him then either. Come on, come towards me. 8. No. I didn't get the telegraphing in time. 9. And I did the wrong kind of throw. 9. Exploding is lame. Our hero is all about the throws. It's not the best. Little, yeah. You'll see why I disliked the little people. Okay. Until I worked out that the solution is getting on their level. Okay, we took no damage, and we have full energy. Not that energy is really all that useful against the final boss. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oh, come on. Boo. Maybe 7? I didn't hear the window crash, but I thought I saw it animate. 8. He also laughs every time you get hit by his stupid 9. 10. Oh, sorry, 9. By his, little laser shield things. No, not interested. Do not surround me. 11. You know what? I'm going to the other side. 12. 13. 14. I'm not allowed to get hit even once. 15. 16. 17. Oh, not the women. 18. 19. I think it's 21 then. Ah. The special move moved me sideways. An Aussie who can count, yeah. Well, originally I was like really annoyed at how many times I had to hit him before he even would take damage. So I'd get into the habit of counting how many times do I have to hit him before he can even get hurt. No, it looks like we've cleared it. We count upside down, backwards from infinity. Or perhaps negative infinity, because that's probably more backwards. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Boo. Fine, I'll back off. 7. No, give me my corner. And that's a bit cheap. Fine, other side. Not what I intended to do. 8. No. Yeah, that's going to be good. 9. 10. Boo hiss. 11. No. Nah. Well, at least looks like I'm going to use up all my time, so I don't feel bad anymore about finishing too early. Down. Down. Punch the woman. Punch the woman. Come on, let me on. Hop in your little thing. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bullshit. 6. That's quite good. 7. 8. 9. 10. 'Go away. Ugh, wrong kind of throw. There we go, 11. I hate Fire Guy. 12. Robots I like. 13. Not the R2-D2 robots so much. No, because they'll turn around and then shoot me and there's nothing I can do about it. 14. 15. Damn it. To the other side, to the other side. 16. I claim that I had grabbed her, but apparently not. 17. Oh, closest yet. But think of the Draken Power Rangers. Oh yes, I won't be able to get to play. Oh, are you going to play Draken? Was this an arcade? Yes, as I've said a couple of times, this was an arcade game, so making it annoying is a way of getting you to spend more money. It was adapted into a SNES game from an arcade game that released the year before, as I understand it. You can already feel your wallet lightening. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Well, we're doing pretty well so far. 6. 7. 8. 9. 'You know what? I don't like you, Fire Guy. Go away. Robot, I do like. Damn it. Didn't quite reach the boss. 10. 'I claim that I was walking into and grabbing her then. She disagrees. Grab her! Thank you. 12. 13. 14. 'No! 15. 16. You're pretty sure Taito only did arcade games and just happened to port them to other systems for additional profit. No arcade game maker would do that. I got 7 minutes before I make a liar of myself. 2, 3. It wouldn't be so infuriating if he didn't laugh at you every time you got hurt. Little gremlin of a man that he is. We're up to 3 or 4? I think 3. Ugh. You know what? Just die. You aren't going to be easy to grab. 4. 5, 6. That was probably a poor choice. Yeah. Barely moved right. 7. Nah. Watching the Nancy Drew marathon? Which one? Which one? Or just the humming? Ooh, well done. The entire marathon. Okay, advance, come on. They really could have made the save point after the little fight. One. 2. 3. Damn it. 4. Ugh. 5. 6. 7. 8 the fire guy. 8. R2-D2 got in the way. 9. 10. Back to safety. Yep, 11. 12. Wrong way. 13. I should have... That should have grabbed her. 15. 16. You can't hurt me when you don't stand up. 17. 18. 19. Ow. 20. 21. Okay, 22. And with 2 seconds to spare. Mwah. Clearly sandbagging. Clearly sandbagging. Mission accomplished. And then we explode. Boom! With an explosion that not only blows up us and the guy, but a whole building. And several buildings around it. Pre-recorded. I'm gonna poke my nose. Twitch my ear. Banglar was defeated by the 3 androids. It was a pretty great victory for the opposition forces. Several months later, Molk became the new president. A new government replaced the old regime. The circuitry, which allowed the androids to think for themselves, had not yet been fully developed. They were programmed to self-destruct to avoid any danger. The development of the androids progressed under Molk's government. These powerful weapons became far stronger than Banglar's old forces. And the people, realizing this, said, "War never changes." Closest estimate for the whole marathon. And yeah, that's the end. There's a credit scene, but, you know, it's just music by person, art by person, etc., etc. Is the next person available? Or if not, I'll have a go